The people who are really going to change Africa is going to be the young people with the ideas, with the energy, the time, and the will. So you still have all that energy and all those ideas to make a difference, and that's great. When we look at how our population is going to grow over the next 20 years, we're going to double.
Yeah.
So if you can think of a city like, let's say Johannesburg, it's going to be double.
That is big.
Yeah, that is big. It's going to be even bigger.
Wow.
And then you think of yourself as a young person in a continent, in a city, or in a country that's going to double. What can I do? Who am I going to be? What is the difference that I can make? And I always say, if you find something to do that is meaningful, that actually means something to somebody, if you provide a solution that somebody else values, then you will be able to make money out of it. Because at the end of the day, business is about making money. Your business has to make money to survive and to grow.
That is so true. So now you spoke a lot about how we should take the fourth industrial revolution in our reality and look at what's currently in our surroundings in order for us to take advantage of it. Entrepreneur that's wondering, how do I actually involve myself in the fourth industrial revolution and capitalize on what's already in my environment?
A lot of people are going to talk about innovation, and the terrible part is for many of us, innovation is about making something new. Good news, it's not. You don't need to invent anything. To innovate is about taking something that already exists, a solution that already exists, and making the experience of that solution a little bit better.
You spoke as well that Black female-owned businesses are the fastest growing force in America, and we're not really seeing that in Africa.
Yeah.
You know, what would be some of the challenges that some of the Black women, especially entrepreneurs, will be facing based on your experience?
Yeah, and absolutely. I think that girls have to be put first, because girls are mom. A girl is a mother, and a mother is like a book to her child. So when a child is small, everything they learn is from the mothers. So if the mothers are not well educated, they will not bring up a well educated society. So the first key really is get women to be well educated, girls to be educated, and then empower them. One of the things we're doing in our companies, for example, is that half of the people who work with us are girls, are women. Another thing that we do is we put women in leadership. So we really encourage them to become board directors, and that run over 30, 50, 100 people. And we say you can, be confident and you can, but it starts at home. And this is what really worries me a lot in our continent, is that there's very small problems, like for example, the fact that girls don't have sanitary pads in rural communities. So when they don't have sanitary pads, they actually don't go to school. I think it's up to us, young Africans, to really solve this, because only us, we can know our own problems and our own solutions.
That is so true. And then now touching on what you mentioned about, grooming the young girl from the home place, would you think that mentorship is also very important?
I think role models are really important. When I first started working in business, I didn't communicate a lot. So a lot of my nephews are asking me now, oh, auntie, how come all of a sudden you're on social networks and you're taking pictures of yourself going to things? And I say, well, for many years I didn't communicate. I didn't think that it was important, because for me what was important was to build the sustainable businesses, to create jobs, to employ people and to develop my economy. But then I began to realize that if I could inspire others, if I could become a role model to other girls, and if they could be hundreds or thousands of girls like me, then we could really make a difference.
You are so inspiring and very amazing. Just the last question then, what would be your one single advice that you learned from your own mentor along the way, and what would you advise an aspiring entrepreneur?
Okay, so I think I would have two key advice. First is business is to make money. So some people come to me and they say, I have this great business idea, and at the end of the day I say, well, does your idea make money? If your idea doesn't make money, it cannot be a business. So make sure that you have an idea that can actually make money. And the second thing is, don't be afraid to make mistakes. And if you fail, it's okay. It's okay to fail. I failed lots of times. Nobody was born big. I wasn't born with this huge company who's behind me. I was born and I had to learn how to read, to write, to work, and to build a business. So you will start small and don't be afraid to fail.